All right, so, oh my God. What's up, everyone? In today's episode, we're going to be changing the oil in the Corvette. We also swapped the steering wheel and got some weather stripping done. Got the windows sitting a little bit better. So we'll talk you through a little bit of that as we go.
Yeah, we actually got a lot of work done here, so this is going to be a good chunk of the car done. A lot of what we're doing here, like I said before, is just mostly cosmetic.
Yeah, you know, starting to get this thing at a position where it can get out on the road, drive around, and start to enjoy it a little bit, and hopefully not find any more problems.
No more problems.
Well, let's go see what we find.
Sweet. Alright, so we're actually changing our fluids right now. Took this oil filter out of the engine. Usually the thing you want to do on oil filters is just go ahead and pre-fill. It's just a good idea. And then you just want to take some clean oil and put it around that gasket right there. Help it out. So, we've already made sure that the drain plug and the oil filter are both tight. Luckily, we were able to check on the owner's manual to tell us how much oil needs to go in the vehicle. Looks like it is recommending 6.5 quarts, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And they also recommend Mobile One, so yeah, I had that available to me. I'm just going to go ahead and use that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, does this matter?
I would just do it sideways and we should be fine. With that big of a thing, you know, it makes it pretty easy to get around.
It was like wanting to rise up out of that.
Oh, yeah. I like that wide mouth though, man. Definitely makes life a lot easier.
All on the phone?
Yeah. Because that's pretty quick to pour in, honestly.
Yeah, it's basically empty, and that was 5.
Go ahead and set that down. Then I'll shove this one in camera view. visibility?
No.
Okay, because I couldn't see anything. Alright, so I'll loosen around that line. That's where you'll get to. It's funny because honestly, a half cord extra wouldn't even actually matter.
Oh yeah, I want to get as close to
Yeah.
whatever they recommend. Just say that is good, or
We'll check it with a dipstick.
right now?
Yeah, we should be good too. And there's your top, wipe it off as it gets thrown into scene. Where's it at?
Looks full.
Now that we have the oil filter out of the car, we've gone ahead and cut it open. That way we get a better idea of what's going on inside this engine. So after that, we pull this out and we're going to look at these pleats, looking for any signs of metal. Inside of them, it's really any oddities at all. Ultimately, this looks pretty good. I don't see any metal in it. And the filter's still in good shape, so doesn't look like it went too long before its last oil change. So I'm pretty happy with the results in this, and it just gives us a little bit more reassurance. So if you ever need to make small adjustments to the windows on your C5 Corvette, you have some bolts to do so. You got one right here, and then you also have one way over here. And if you loosen them, you're able to move the window up and down a little bit just to make a final adjustment. Lock them back into place. And just be careful whenever you're closing the door the first time. Make sure you get a good snug fit. And enjoy it. Where's the steering wheel?
Oh, well, look at that. I actually don't know myself. Guess I'll have to use this one.
Nice. All right, so we got the oil change in the Corvette. We got a few other things. Got some creature comforts done for it, make it a little easier. So what all else did we get done?
Well, I bought a steering wheel because I didn't like the weird aircraft carrier thing that was in there before. Just hard to deal with.
It didn't have enough buttons.
Well, that and the whole, trying to hold the wheel like you would normally do, just stable driving, ended up with this thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how to work that out. Maybe it's for some people, not for me. Also, we were going to film taking off the window tint, but it turns out it just peeled right off. So it actually got figured out a whole lot quicker than we expected. The only thing that we actually did any kind of real prep work on was the rear window.
Yeah.
Basically, to do that, we just used the old tried and true method of soapy water and putting a trash bag over the soapy water on the actual glass, and then we set that out in the old Florida hot box.
Yeah. Yeah, for that trick to work, you really got to live in Florida because it's just always hot, and so it always works.
Insanely hot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but even then, we had that on there for what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, about 15.
Peel right off. Dealing with the adhesive that sticks after took a little bit more work, but that was basically just buying abrasive pads, like an abrasive pad to a sponge and some glass cleaner. Came right up.
Yep. Yeah, the abrasive pads actually work really well because they didn't damage the defroster lines, which is something you always have to be careful with on the rear glass. If you want to try something, just be careful, and if you notice the defroster lines either scratches or they're starting to become shiny, that means that you're starting to wear off that coating. So I would switch to something less abrasive, and those pads actually worked great.
Yeah. So we originally got copper pads, and that seemed to be too abrasive. So you may have different results depending on which way you go, but I wasn't pressing all that hard with the copper, and I could see the defroster lines changing. So I stopped on that and used the abrasive pad. Yep. Worked out great. What are we doing next?
Well, we've got some things in the mail coming in. If they make it on time, you're going to get to see that, and that's going to be a big, exciting episode for us. If not, there's plenty of fluids that have to still be done. We have the brake fluid. It's pretty dark. We'll end up talking about that in that episode on what makes it go dark and just kind of what you need to look out for and how to change it on this car. We're really hoping though that we do get what's been ordered, because I think that one's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm ready to get it in the car. I'm ready to show it to you guys so you guys see what it is. I don't like keeping secrets. Secrets don't make friends. So just looking to get it in there and kind of see how it works, see how it changes things.
Definitely. It's going to be a big step in the right direction. It's going to actually affect how this car operates, both on the street and on the track, and that's really what we're after on this. So, till next time, we'll see you.
Thanks for watching.